hockey and trades. It's the most wonderful time of the year, baby. So, my computer's making noises at me. So, Duchene to Columbus. All right, first, quickly, we're going to gloss over Ottawa and Columbus, and then we're going to talk about why this impacts the Rangers and why it's Gucci for us. So, okay, that doesn't matter. Okay, so here we go. Right off the bat, Ottawa, both teams win the trade in their own respective ways. So, kudos to Columbus for going all in and getting a guy they needed. You know, Columbus trying to score, trying to get more scoring, especially down the middle, because Wenberg is not nearly as good or not producing nearly as good as he was, 2 or 3 years ago. But I mean, I kind of like this trade for Columbus. I think that I think Duchene's gonna look pretty badass in Columbus blue. But right now, the way I see Columbus is honestly, why not, after he gets settled in for a few games, put Duchene as your 1C and throw Panarin, Atkinson, and Duchene on the line and just see what happens. Just screw it at that point. I mean, that's for good. I mean, good for freaking Columbus, man. I mean, you know what they did? They gave up a lot of assets, 2 first-round picks and 2 B-level prospects. Well, you can, I'd say Davidson's B, and then you can almost argue Abramov's almost A-. He's a solid prospect. The kid's good. Not scoring a lot in the AHL. Let's click on him. Let's see. Last I checked, he wasn't scoring very well. Yeah, I mean, he's only got 22 points in 52 games in the AHL this year, but you know what? He was a great minor scorer. He's only 20 years old. He's got plenty of time. Davidson, I believe, in the SHL. He's actually doing pretty good over there. But more importantly, let's talk about Ottawa getting 2 first-round picks and those prospects. They made up. I mean, they didn't make up for losing out on their what's going to end up probably being the first overall pick from the original Duchene trade. But they got the assets they needed, and Ottawa keeps getting younger. They have more assets they could just trade off, and why the hell not? They're going to have an absolutely stacked future. Now, what does this all mean for the Rangers? Matt Duchene just got 2 B prospects and 2 first-round picks. That is huge for us because Kevin Hayes is not going to get what Matt Duchene got. He's not going to get 2 first and 2 B prospects, but it's not unrealistic to think that Kevin Hayes will get a first-round pick, maybe a B prospect, and another like a second or a third round pick. Maybe not a second, but possibly a third round pick. If we go ahead, go to hockeydatabase.com. Oops, if I could spell. I'm typing really slow today. I'm getting old. We go to Martin Hanzal. When Martin Hanzal was traded in 2017, he brought in a prospect, a first-round pick, a second-round pick, and a fourth-round pick. Martin Hanzal in 2017. In 2017, he had 26 points in 51 games, 43 PIMs, had never played a full season in his life, had a career high of 40 points, and was a minus 15 on the Coyotes. Okay. He's also 6'6", 230. And I think his faceoff percentage was sub 50%. Kevin Hayes is younger by 3 years, because Hanzal was 29 when he was traded. He is 3 years younger. He is 1 inch smaller, 14 pounds lighter. He has 42 points in 51 games. Has had a career high of 49 points. Is a +1 on a team that's goals. The goal differential is like a -20 or -30 something. I'm pretty sure. He's still a plus. His faceoff percentage is over 50%. If you're telling me Kevin Hayes cannot bring in what Martin Hanzal did 2 years ago at the age of 29 with a huge injury history, then I think then you're off your rocker, because Kevin Hayes can absolutely 150% should bring that back. And not for nothing, that first round pick that Minnesota sent to Arizona, when Minnesota they weren't a champion team. Like, I'm going to use EA Sports NHL for example. They were not a champion team. They were a contender. They were not a champion team. They were not even close to that. I don't even think Hanzal made them that, because I think that first-round pick became 24th overall, and that was used on Pierre-Olivier Joseph by the Coyotes. There is absolutely no reason Kevin Hayes could not probably get. In theory, he should get more than what freaking Hanzal brought back, because Kevin Hayes is a better player in almost every single aspect. Maybe Martin Hanzal gave him the benefit of the doubt on his, two-way prowess. But not for nothing, Kevin Hayes has developed into an awesome two-way forward. He's, again, 42 points in 51 games. His points per game, I don't know what 42 divided by 51 is. I'm going to guess as a point per game around a .7 something, maybe a low .8. So he's on pace for over 60 points. A 60-point center who's 6'5", plays in all scenarios, penalty kill, power play, 5-on-5, you name it, he's dominant. phenomenal hands, face-off percentage over 50%. There was no reason this guy should not get back a first, a second, and a prospect, and maybe even more after that. And then you take a look at a guy like Antoine Vermette when he was traded. When he was traded the freaking, Jesus Christ, when he was traded from Arizona to Chicago, he got a first-round pick and a defensive prospect. Class Dalbeck was a prospect at the time, and again, you know, he was having a better season. He was a minus 23, but he had 35 points in 63 games as a top 2 center in Arizona. Chicago added him knowing full well he would be a bottom 6 forward, but they still traded a first-round pick and a defensive prospect for him. These are just comparables. If Kevin Hayes gets a first and a second and a C-level prospect, that's a great trade for the Rangers. The idea is that this Duchene trade is just 2 first-round picks and 2 B prospects for Matt Duchene, a rental center. Phenomenal. And also, Kevin Hayes is now the last top 6 center on the trade market right now. There is no other UFA centers, rental centers, with the same trade value as Kevin Hayes. There's just not. Actually, I don't even think there's anyone even close on the trade block to Kevin Hayes right now, outside of the obvious guys like Mark Stone. But I'm talking about strictly centers, right? So we take a look at pending centers. We'll sort by points. Actually, we'll sort by points per game. I'm on cap friendly right now, by the way. Sort by points per game. Update results. Okay. Why am I going low as the high? No, I want high. Ascending, please. Thank you. Stupid ass. Okay, back to descending. Thank you. So, and then we got to go to UFA. Okay, now centers. So Duchene's off the market. Forget Matt Duchene. He's done. Joe Pavelski's not on the trade block. Erik Karlsson's not on the trade block. Skinner's a winger, and then you got Kevin Hayes. A .82, so I was right. About a .82 points per game. Averages about 20 minutes of ice time per game. He has a higher average time on ice than Matt Duchene. That's huge. Also gets paid less. Yeah, he absolutely 150%. He's the best center on the market right now. The Islanders are not trading Anders Lee. Joe Thornton's not getting traded. Eric Staal might get traded, but he has a .65 points per game. Has a much lower time on ice per game. And I think a lower face-off percentage. The point is, this bodes well for all 3 teams involved in the trade. And I'm counting the Rangers as being involved because I'm in a great mood right now and I can't wait for trades. Anyways, I gotta go. Gotta go to work. Thank you very much. Comment down below your thoughts on the trade. Let me know what you think. That's basically what I just said. Adios. Peace.